And with that, we are all ready for our next run, which is Super Mario Land 2.
Hello. Hi. I'm Pidge. Some of you may know me, some of you may not. That's cool. This is the game that nobody remembers that I speedrun, Super Mario Land 2. It's my favorite 2D Mario. For Game Boy. And you know what? I'm gonna just count as. Can someone count me down?
I'll do it.
Sweet.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So this game is pretty cool. There's like the mechanics in this game is like you have your standard like your mushroom, your fire flower, and stuff. But there's also another power called the bunny ears, which we'll be seeing later. Just like kind of like the cape, except not at all. What you're gonna be seeing me do here is like attempting to do like corner boosts and such. Corner boosts just push me ahead a little bit by like 2 pixels. I usually miss them, but once in a while I actually get one. Another like kind of interesting technical thing about this game is the jump heights. There's actually 3 jump heights. There's like regular jumps, which is where you just hold the jump button. There's full jumps, which is where you hold up and jump. And then there's super jump. Yeah, go figure. I'll run another game with super jumping in it. Where you release jump at the very top of a full jump. So I'm not going to be doing that very often, but it gives you like a little bit of extra height when I need it. So, 6 golden coins. The plotline of this game is this is the introduction of Wario. We all love Wario. This was Wario's first game. He was a villain of this game, actually. Mario's got like this nifty little castle, and Wario's like, actually, you know what? I kind of like that castle, so I'm going to kick you out and take it from myself. And I'm locking the door with 6 coins that are scattered around the world, and you will never find them. So I'm going to prove him wrong. I'm going to go find them. So it's kind of like an open world 2D Mario, which is pretty cool. There's 6 different parts of the world that have the bosses of each of the worlds are hoarding the coins. So first one I'm going to is Tree Zone, which incidentally is where most runners, this is where most of their runs die. So I'm gonna try to make that not happen.
That is always a good thing.
It's a pretty good goal to have in the speedrun, honestly. So question to my commentator and my host: have you all played this game?
I have not.
I had this as a kid, and I played it a lot. And not sure if I ever actually beat it, because every time you game over, you lose all the coins you collected. And,
oh yeah, that happened to me in a run once.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's okay. It was a run at my friend's house where my other friend, Asder, was drawing over the screen on the Super Game Boy. And playing Hangman with chat using the canvas function, so it was a very much not serious run. Luckily, I've never lost all my coins in a marathon, and if I do, I've got a backup save. But I don't think that's going to be happening today, because we're playing for realsies today. So this is the bunny ears power-up. It pretty much works exactly like it sounds. You just mash B to stay in the air and maintain your altitude. I can't really mash that well, which is why I use Turbo in Mario RPG, so I lose a lot of altitude quite a lot. In this level, I'm going to attempt to skip the whole thing. I don't think I got enough height there. Oh, just barely enough, heck yeah. So that's like probably the part of the game where it's the most important to mash, because you can just beat that level in 22 seconds.
That's a good amount of seconds.
So this is the really difficult level, which I'm going to try super hard to focus here. I'm going to be damage boosting a bit, and there's pretty much no floor in this level. Just barely made it. Alright, here comes the hard part. Oh dear. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but I gotta repeat this level. That's okay. I was trying to spin jump onto the block beneath me, but I think I released down too soon, and it just didn't work out. But that's okay, because there are backups in this level that I can get my bunny ears back with.
Backups are always good to have.
If I'm ever running this game in a marathon, it always goes wrong in one of 2 places. It's either this level or the last level. It's never anything else, just these 2.
like the owls that have conveniently flat heads for you to use as a platform.
Yeah, we're chilling with the owls today. So this is why 35-minute estimates are a good thing. So I'm not familiar with this part of the level at all, so I'm going to be just trying to play it super safe here, unfortunately. Okay, we made it. You know what? I'm getting that checkpoint. I don't want to come back here. And I believe I was farming lives here one time. There's my bunny ears. Heck yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna do the bunny ears strat in this level because it's a lot safer than the fireball strat. But I'm gonna get some kills on these enemies. Yeah, normally I do the fireball strat here, which is just you mash fireball to take out this bird like immediately, but I'm just gonna jump on his head instead. Just because, like, I don't want to try running across that line of blocks again, because, you know, I lost one life there, I don't want to lose two.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, the fireballs absolutely destroy the bosses in this game.
Yeah, that's too bad. That's the level I was actually practicing the most, and I was really hoping to get it right the first time, but, you know, can't always go right in a marathon.
And there's your first coin.
Heck yeah.
A tree that looks like a mushroom.
So next place I'm going is Space Zone. Space Zone is really cool, because it's only 2 levels. First thing I'm gonna do is, if we have donations, this is a pretty good time for them, because you can probably see where this level is going.
Did you enter Space Zone through a hippo bubble?
I'm about to.
Don't worry.
Wonderful. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. We have a $25 donation from Spinoza. They don't say anything, but thank you so much. We have a $50 anonymous donation. Love the runs. Keep up the great work. Thank you. They have been fantastic runs.
Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So outer space levels are pretty neat. It's pretty much like water physics here. Well, not water physics entirely, but low gravity. Nice thing about low gravity is that, well, not so much a nice thing, but you're gonna notice I'm like trying to land on these little pillars. And the reason I'm doing that is because you're actually faster on the ground than you are in the air. Oh, that was not an intentional damage boost, but I think I should be fine.
Are those cannon pigs?
They are cannon pigs.
Amazing. This game is amazing. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I think I should be fine like this. Yeah, I'm good now.
That is a slowdown.
Yeah, it's, there's quite a bit of strats in this run for lag reduction. I'm just not doing any of them. Yeah, normally when I come in there, I've got a fireball. But, I didn't stay because I opted to do bunny ear strat in Tree Zone 5. So, if we have more donations, this is another great time for them because this is the best song in the game. And it's an auto-scroller.
Amazing. We sure do. We have a $30 anonymous donation. They don't say anything, but thank you so much. Every dollar is going towards Malala Fund, and it is an amazing, amazing fund. So thank you. Also, a cool reminder that we have the Yeti donating $5 per Frost Fatale shirt sold to Malala Fund. You can find the shirts at theyeti.com. They are absolutely adorable.
It's a real good shirt.
It's a real good. I need to order mine.
Yeah, I need
now.
to order mine too. Also, there's an enemy in the last stage that's like a UFO with legs. And like, first off, why does a UFO need legs? And second, when I was a kid, I thought they were hamburgers, and I didn't understand why there were hamburgers in space.
I also thought they were hamburgers, not as a kid, like 2 minutes ago.
Also, these stars are angry.
They're very angry. I can't aim to save my life. There we go. Dijon, what's your favorite boss in this game?
I like the 3 pigs.
I love that boss fight, except I lose a lot of runs there. It's It's just like such a funny concept for a boss. Everyone in chat, y'all see what we're talking about when I get like near the end of this run. There's a level of this game that's made entirely out of Lego, and the final boss is the 3 little pigs, because this game is magical. That's like one of my favorite things about this game, honestly, is that it has like such a unique, like it just has like very much its own aesthetic. There's like enemies in this game that don't appear anywhere else in the Mario series, and it's just so strange. I love it.
I wish
so
they
in
would.
this boss fight, I'm gonna attempt to jump on his head up in the corner. Okay. That was better than most of my boss fights on this guy have gone. Because for the longest time, my last 3 years of running this game, I would always like do this thing where I hit him on the wrong frame and he stays like stunned for like 5 seconds and you lose a bunch of time like that. And recently I just started serendipitously doing it properly.
Hooray. I wish they would bring back the bunny ears.
Me too. The bunny ears power-up was adorable. So unfortunately, that was the only level in which we hear the Star Song, because that song is amazing. That's like the one thing everyone remembers about this game is the song in Space Zone 2. Oh no, I lost my... Okay. I need to get Big Mario back, so I'm gonna grab these bunny ears. I'm like super behind on my enemy count, but it's okay. That was really strange. Okay. Usually when you spin jump like that, you pick up the item that comes out of the block, but I managed to jump over it somehow. I don't see that happen very often, but it's kind of weird when it does.
That sounds like a very Pidge thing to do.
Oh yeah. Y'all see me play SMRPG, you know what's good. Okay, I'm gonna take the secret exit out of this level. Big secret. You need fireballs to blow up those blocks, and this unlocks a hidden auto-scroller. And even though it's an auto-scroller, it's faster than doing 2 levels, so we just go here. And your objective in this level, there are no enemies here. The objective is don't fall down.
We have a couple people, ask about what enemy count is for.
Oh yeah, sorry, I keep thinking about mentioning that and then forgetting. So, enemy count, this is actually a really good time to explain it. You see that little number I have on the bottom of the screen that says 40 Goombas? That's a really important number, and the reason that's a really important number is because when that counter hits 100, you get an invincibility star. And so what we do is we intentionally get the enemy counter to 90 as we're going into the final level, because there is like a part of the final level where we take out one enemy and get the invincibility star, and it makes us take out the rest of the enemies in the castle like super fast. So that's pretty much what enemy count is for. That's just how it works in this game. When you knock out an enemy, you're not like really getting points. You're actually getting a counter that contributes to a prize you get when you hit 100.
Pretty snazzy.
Yeah, I hope that explanation made sense to everybody. I apologize for not explaining that sooner.
No, that's a really cool mechanic.
I like this level. I'm fighting in a library. I don't think I could do this in real life, so I'm doing it in the game. Oh no, I missed the jump. That's okay. That part is pretty precise.
Take that, Walt Whitman.
I'm actually climbing a stack of Where's Waldo books. So this boss is another boss that we just spam fireballs on. And we did it! Fireball kind of busted in this game. What I had to do there was I had to shoot 2 fireballs out during my initial up jump, because you can't have more than 2 projectiles on screen at a time. So if you shoot 2 fireballs, and you can't shoot any more until they're gone. Now we're we're getting to my favorite part of the game, Pumpkin Zone. I love this part of the game. It's very cute and the music is quite good.
Now, as a kid, I always thought the little Jason masks were strawberries.
You know what? So did I! Dijon, you are truly my partner in crime.
Heck yeah.
Oh, whoops. Let me mulligan that. There we go. No. Taking out the little Dracula and his bat. Alright. I'm still a little behind on my enemy count, but that's okay because, like, we're supposed to not get that many during the 6th world, but I always get more than I need in the 6th world, so we'll be perfectly fine. I need to, like, actually do runs of this, like, every Halloween. Okay, so that is good positioning of the boo. Sometimes that last boo can be up on this level of the pipe and you can't jump over him, and you lose your fire flower, which is not good. Don't want to lose your fire flower if you can avoid it. We don't normally hit that umbrella dude, but I'm gonna get him anyway. So I'm a little bit closer to being on track with the enemy counter. This is one of my favorite songs in the game, is this level. If we have any donations, this is a pretty good time for them because I'm mostly just running around in here.
Well, sure, I've got a reminder. We are only $1,604 away from unlocking our third bonus game, which is Super Metroid. But you know what that also means is that we have raised $42,396 for Malala Fund. That is amazing. Thank just everyone involved. Thank you so much.
Yo, shoutouts to that much money.
Right?
It's pretty great.
That's pretty awesome. Keep them coming, everybody. I love the fact that we're doing great things with this marathon.
Yeah.
And now it's boss level time. This is kind of a cool level. I don't know what these, like, calamari things are that are floating around, but I'm gonna jump on them. That was weird. Bunny ears! We got bunny ears again!
Also, like, who hangs cauldrons like that?
There's like an optimal place to drop there, I just haven't learned it yet. So this is like probably one of the only instances of RNG in this game is which side is the witch gonna appear on?
Put your guesses in chat.
Left, right, left is pretty common, I think, but it looks like I'm getting the opposite of that this time. Yep, exact opposite. So sometimes, like, depending on where she shoots the fireball, you can lose your bunny ears there, which would stink because bunny ears are, like, required for the next level that I have to do, which is in Turtle Zone. But there's actually, like, a backup strat where if that happens, you can go do Mario Zone 1, grab the bunny ears, leave, and then go to do Turtle Zone. So it's actually not a huge time loss. But I don't have to worry about that today because I don't lose my bunny ears.
Hooray.
There was actually a race that I did with Dad Infinitum at Buckeye Speed Bash 2017 where one of us lost the bunny ears and the other one didn't, so we got to show off the two routes at the same time, and it was pretty cool.
So if you got the bunny ears in Turtle Zone, does that make this now the tortoise and the hare?
Yes, yes it absolutely does. This is also, if we have any donations or things to read, this is a good level for it, because I'm just mostly mashing for this level.
Absolutely. We have $15 from a biologist. They say thanks for an awesome. We have a $5 anonymous donation. They don't say anything, but thank you so, so much. Every single dollar is raised is just blows my mind. It's absolutely amazing.
Heck yeah. This level here I like to call the suboptimal submarine, because water physics are tricky.
Obligatory water level.
Obligatory water level. Despite the fact that this is Turtle Zone, this is like the only real water level, I think.
Yeah, it's interesting just how much this turtle has swallowed.
I think there are hidden levels in Turtle Zone, but we don't get them in the any percent glitchless speedrun. Obviously, there is an all levels category, however, on the leaderboards for Super Mario Land 2. If you go to speedrun.com and look that up. Okay, how do I do the jump here? Not like that. It's okay. I'll just skip them. If you go to the speedrun.com leaderboards of Super Mario Land 2, there's actually quite a few categories of this game. If you've ever seen the actual true any percent run, it is a thing of beauty and a sight to behold.
I like when games.
I don't run it. I just run this category. But if you have time, definitely go check out any percent speedrun of Super Mario Land 2. It's I won't spoil it. It's it's really cool.
I like it when games have a variety of categories.
Yes, me too. So I'm going to damage boost off this little thing here, and then I'm going to do some more damage boosting in here once I get to these spikes. So now I'm actually inside the whale. This is a weird game.
Which is weird, because you were literally inside a turtle, so now you're inside a whale inside a turtle.
Yeah, don't ask me how that works.
I don't know why she swallowed a fly.
So I always go overboard on the enemies in this level, so probably I'm going to be on track with my enemy count at the end. Okay, I'm only 2 off now instead of 8 off, so I'm catching up. And this is another fireball boss, you guessed it! So what's that? 5 out of 6 coins? Oh goodness.
Yep.
What's gonna happen when we get the 6th one?
It's a secret to everyone.
So there's been a lot of weird things in this game, but this is probably the weirdest one. I don't know why there is a giant statue of Mario here. I don't know what purpose it serves. I don't know if the player's guide has an explanation for this, because I played this game when I was 5 years old. But yeah, there's a big animatronic statue of Mario, and we're going inside it, and yeah. That's
As you do.
That is what you do in this part of the game.
I mean, it's not the weirdest thing Mario has been in.
So in this level, I'm actually doing a lot of super jumps, which I mentioned at the start of the run, just very briefly releasing B at the height of a full jump to gain just a little half tile extra height in my jump. And that gets me just high enough to get onto the platforms that I was jumping on there.
It's our old friend the Cannon Pig.
Yeah, the Cannon Pigs are back.
Oh yay, cannon pigs.
Oh, I was supposed to damage boost there, wasn't I? Yeah, I was. That's okay. Oh wow, I never get that super jump. That was good. All right. That's Mario Zone 2. This is an interesting place. This is one of my favorite levels. I think the platforming in here is pretty cool. Just floating over these conveyors a bit and damage boosting. Fun times.
Indeed.
I think I'm caught up with the enemy counter now. I think 92 is where you want to be at the end of this level. Whoops, I fell down. The bullet bills don't count towards your enemy counter. Alright, so if anybody remembers what Dijon and I were talking about earlier with the Legoland level, this is it.
Legally distinct from Legoland.
This is the Mega Bloks level. What the heck? There we go. More cannon pigs!
But these ones get palette swapped.
Alright, I'm at 99 enemies now, which is exactly where I want to be. Another fireball boss! Oh gosh.
So if Pidge had left them alive long enough, you would have seen that they have different patterns from each other.
Terrifying, terrifying, different patterns. Some of them roll around, some of them jump around horizontally, and the other one jumps around vertically. The door's opening! Oh my gosh! We're gonna go meet Wario!
Remember Wario? He's back in Pog form.
In Pog form. That's what that giant W circle in the castle is. It's just a Pog.
Mario Land 2, 6 golden Pogs. Get those Pogs out.
So I am damage boosting on purpose in that first level just because, like, it's actually advantageous to be small Mario in the next part.
Being small means you can get into tight corners.
Not that I know anything about that, I'm 6'3".
It's true. That makes you like...
Alright, here we go.
You're like a whole half a foot taller than me.
You're 13 inches taller than me.
Dijon, I think you're the same height as my mom.
Possibly. My height...
Oh, that's unfortunate. I definitely thought I had enough horizontal distance there. That's okay, we were still way underestimate.
Yeah.
Which is funny considering that I died in Tree Zone 5.
You gotta give those generous estimates sometimes.
Heck yeah! I need to just trust myself more in that room. It's always that room where I like trip up and I'm like, oh no, I better go slower, and then it ends up costing me.
Do we have time for a donation?
We do! Go for it.
Awesome! I have $5 from G. Klein. They say GDQ is amazing. I was introduced to speedruns through task videos, but as I'm totally blind, events like GDQ are so amazing because of the commentary. It helps me experience games I otherwise wouldn't be able to play. I played Super Mario Land 2 so much as a child, but the best memories I have were having headphones plugged into my Game Boy while my older sister played, and she'd explain what would be going on. Malala Fund is such a great cause, and I'm happy to contribute what I can. Super Mario Land 2 hype!
Heck yeah! Shoutouts to you.
That's so cool.
That's really awesome. So I am almost at the point where you'll be seeing why I had to do the enemy count this whole run.
It's all gonna pay off. Finally.
It will.
We've got 99 enemies, and a Pidge ain't one.
And I'm gonna hit this Wario head and get this, I don't know why there are floating Wario heads here, but there just are. And we want to take these out because you have to spin jump on top of them otherwise, and that just makes that part super fast. And here's Wario! This is a 3-phase fight. I'm gonna try it as fast as I can.
Wario's a bit tall in this game.
Oh, you know what? There is a way to, I'm gonna play it safe and get the bunny ears. I thought about manipulating it with the timer, but I feel safer doing this in a marathon. Oh. No, get on top of his head, Mario! There we go, that's what I was trying to do. I was just wasn't setting up my jump right.
Achievement unlocked. Make it a simple jump.
Alright, and time is going to be when I hit his head for the 3rd time in this room, which is going to be quite simple to do. 1, 2, and 3. And that's it! That's Super Mario Land 2, 90% glitchless.
GG.
Apologies for the unfortunate circumstances in Trey Zone 5 and Mario's Castle, but otherwise I think this was a pretty fun run. Thank you both for joining me. I believe we have DKC2 up next by my good friend Christmas, and she is awesome at that game. She was like one of my earliest like role models in speedrunning, so I really hope that y'all enjoy her run.
Yeah. And here's where the developers realized that W is just M upside down.
So, fun fact about this game is that there is, if you pause your game, I think like 88 frames after you get the final hit on Wario, it's exactly on 1 frame. If you pause it and then unpause it, the ending credits music never plays. It just keeps playing Wario's battle theme during the credits. And I discovered that by accident by missing a split, because I split with my controller by pressing start and left at the same time. And I split late, and I found that glitch by accident, and now it's like a meme in the SML2 Discord. But anyway, that's it for me. Thank you, Dijon, for being here. Thank you, Nichole, for being an awesome host. And enjoy the rest of the marathon, everybody.
Hey.
That was such an amazingly fun run. We have a couple donations that came in regarding that run, so I'd like to get those out and have those heard. We have LaRose for $10. I totally forgot about Super Mario Land 2. Now that I see it, I will play it again on the big screen. Thank you for doing what you do. Keep up the good job. We also have a $5 donation from Silver Moonlight. I used to play this game all the time on my Game Boy. So awesome to see it being run. Happy to donate for such a great cause. Also, shout out to Nichole on the host desk. Thank you so much. Hope everyone is having a great day. And with that, my time here is done for now, so I'm going to go ahead and say my goodbyes to you wonderful people, and we are going to throw it on over to a Twitch.
Conhecimento é a melhor coisa que a gente pode ter. O meu incentivo é a minha aldeia, a minha comunidade.
This is a video series in which girls from countries around the world are sharing their stories and telling what matters to them.
Hi everyone.
أنا اسمي هدير.
Hi friend, मेरा नाम आकांक्षा है.
This is Roll Call.
Meu nome é Stephanie Ferreira, eu tenho 19 anos. Eu nasci no estado de São Paulo, nasci aqui, na cidade de São Bernardo do Campo. Em 2008 foi o ano que meu pai resolveu voltar para cá, junto comigo e com minha mãe. Eu comecei a estudar no colégio daqui, da aldeia, desde nova. A gente ensina língua indígena, direitos, tudo isso a gente tem na grade da gente. Eu me formei no colégio daqui, né? Formei em técnica em agroecologia, no colégio aqui da aldeia. E o meu maior orgulho é ter na minha matrícula da universidade, que o meu colégio de formação de segundo grau é o colégio da minha aldeia. Atualmente eu estudo enfermagem, né, na Universidade Estadual de Santa Cruz, a UESC. Eu vou para a universidade, mas eu corro diversos perigos. Recentemente a minha família foi novamente alvo de ameaças. Eu já estou a caminho da faculdade, já estou a caminho. Hoje foi meu pai que tá me levando. Mas não é todo dia que ele me leva. Sempre tem alguém para me levar, para me trazer. Até porque ele também não pode estar andando tanto, porque ele também foi um dos alvos das ameaças. Tem dia que eu saio de lá da universidade quase de noite. Então tem dia que eu não tenho como eu vir. Tem dia que eu tenho que ficar por lá. E eu sempre tenho que estar indo, vindo com alguém junto comigo. Apesar dos perigos que a gente corre na estrada, na ida e na vinda, é a minha aldeia, é a minha comunidade, é o meu maior incentivo de estudar ela. Cheguei no lugar que eu estudo, na Universidade Estadual de Santa Cruz, tudo muito grande aqui. E muita gente estuda aqui, gente de todo o país estuda por aqui. Bom, aqui é um pouco como é por dentro do campus da universidade. Mas enfim, é puxado, mas é bom, né? A gente está aprendendo, está ocupando a mente. E é isso. Cada vez mais os jovens daqui querem estudar, querem um futuro, querem usar a sabedoria como a nossa ferramenta, uma das nossas armas de luta, que é o conhecimento. Foi uma conquista minha, mas vai ser a conquista de mais jovens daqui de dentro. E isso é outra coisa também que me dá bastante orgulho.
I hope that these stories would have inspired you and that you would share it with your friends as well. And please do not forget to subscribe to our channel.
Hello, everybody.